Hey guys, what's going on? Mario Pro is back with some more Diablo 3, and we're just picking up where we left off last time. So, I do believe that we are off to... We are going to the Fields of Misery for some reason. And this will be rough. Your face is rough. Rough. Ah, get it? Because I don't. So, last time we left off when we were off to fight the Goatman, I do believe, for... We know that the Stranger, or Tyrael, if you've played... if you've played Heroes of the Storm, you know that that's Tyrael. Because it's the same exact guy, he has the same shoulder pads as Tyrael for whatever reason. Even though he's not quite the Angel yet. He might become the Angel again, I'm not sure. That'd be cool though, because that would bring back a new aspect of the game. Oh, so good. Ah, I do love me some Sprite. Oh, hello. But yes, I do like myself some Sprite. It's really, it's really funny to think because I used to be a huge Coke fan. I used to just love Coca-Cola. But then, you know, one day I kind of fell off the Coke wagon because I remember I was just sitting there and I was drinking some Coca-Cola, and it might have been like my second or third can, and I remember getting done and just there was this like nasty film on my teeth and it was disgusting. And so I thought it was maybe just me not brushing my teeth for whatever, but I tried it again, and when I drank Coca-Cola again, about 2 or 3 cans, again this film like came over my teeth and it was disgusting. And ever since then I've just been like, ew, Coke, why is that? But like, I used to hate Dr. Pepper, but ever since I got that film on my teeth, Dr. Pepper's been like my favorite soda. Yeah, I know that I'm drinking a Sprite right now, but I have Dr. Peppers too. Get off my case. That is not my thing. That is not my zombie. 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 Oh, I don't have my dogs. That might help if I have my... What the fuck? I have enough enemies as is. Piss off, game. Get over there. Destroy. No, okay. Okay. No. No. Stop it with your ice bombs. That is cheating and you know it. Get over here. Thank you, jeez. Oh, no. I got it. Thank God. Okay, she's dead. I'm actually really tired today, guys. I had a long day at school. Just out of curiosity, how many of those watching are in the school? Because you know, it's kind of a, it's just interesting to see like what kinds of people are watching my videos, and you know, thinking that there could be like full-grown adults with like jobs and stuff watching me is interesting to think about, but at the same time I'm like, there's no way some adult's sitting down to watch me. Hello! I assume that all my fans are teenagers in like high school. Now, if that's true or not, I have no idea. You're not getting away from me. 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 No, you don't. Little bastard, get over here! Get over here! I don't care how many of these badasses I need to piss off. Okay, maybe I do. Don't. You didn't see anything. It's greed, okay? Where are my dogs? They're dead. But yeah, so as I was saying, it's really interesting to think of who could be possibly watching my videos, because like I said, I kind of hope that there's some people out there that are in high school or college or something that are I'm helping, you know, pass time by when you're trying to study or whatever you're trying to do. That is something with a Templar. Don't use axes. That's not really what I need. Hello. That's a cool helmet, but that's not exactly what I need, and that's not really what I need either. So I will stick with what I have. Nah. But yeah, so it's just really interesting for me to think that there could be somebody out there that I'm helping pass time with. It's just because really that's what YouTube is you go on YouTube to watch something funny that can help pass time. Because, you know, maybe you just have nothing to do today, like I do. Well, I mean, I always have nothing to do because school, but that's besides the point. The point is that this fat guy needs to die and not hurt me when he explodes. Because he's partially the reason why I died. That and extreme blindness to greed. For a reason. Are you Scottish? Irish? You have a very thick accent. Die. Get away from me. Die. Please. Oh no! That almost hurt. Emphasis on almost.
Not ready yet.
Not ready yet. There's one also? Ah, I picked up some more pixie dust. It's not pixie dust. It's exquisite essence. Yeah, that stuff doesn't exist. You know what else doesn't exist? Mana.
I hear something stirring in the distance.
I'm sure you do. We're constantly fighting stuff, so. But yeah, the thing that doesn't exist in real life is mana. I had a debate with my friend Major Phoenix, and you know, it's fun to think that there could be something in this world that can grant us magic casting abilities. But the thing is that if you think about it in kind of a real life aspect, we do have mana. I mean, so when you take mana in video games, it's kind of like what you need to cast magical things. But the thing is that, technically speaking, mana could also be your energy. So in which case, if mana could be our energy, then that thereby means that we do have mana in real life, because energy drinks such as soda, and I am level 18, that means that Spider Queen, I don't know what that is, but that means that sodas and energy drinks such as, you know, like Monster and Red Bull and Dr. Pepper and all that stuff are technically mana, because they wake you up and they allow you to do more things, unless your body hates soda, in which case you get put to sleep by it. But I don't know anybody that happens to, so. Ooh, Another thing that's really nice to think about is the diversity when it comes to people, because I always like to know what people enjoy and whatnot, such as the little things like soda. Like, what is your favorite soda? Is really my question. Just put your answers in the comments below, so that way I know. So that way I know if you're a Coke or Pepsi fan. And so that way I can tell which side of the Bo Burnham joke you're on. And if nobody understood what I just said, that is very depressing, and you need to go look up Bo Burnham right now. Just look up Bo Burnham, Coke and Pepsi. You'll laugh. Why did you throw that down? A lot of people have been telling me that this game is actually easier to play with a controller, and something in me doesn't want that to be true, because I used to be a big console gamer. Xbox is what I grew up with. Xbox has just always been there for me because it was cheaper than the PlayStation, and I never really got into the whole PlayStation thing. And you know, stuns enemies. No, but that's. Sure, let's give it a try. So, you know, I've always played with Xbox, because Xbox is just. Oh my God, that is. I'm sorry. I am a huge arachnophobe, and goddamn. Oh. Whenever I see a spider that's bigger than either my character or a human in a movie, oh, I need to not throw those. I feel my skin crawl, and it's not nice. Then what am I doing for the rest of this? Because, like, if I can only have one of them out at the time, like, does she do a lot, or? I mean, like, where are the spiderlings? Like, I don't see the spiderlings. Are the spiderlings the little things? Yeah, because she's kind of just, like, walking around them. So I'm assuming that the black stuff around her, but see, like, I can't. That's just a waste. So actually, I think I'm going to go back to just the regular old jumping, the leaping spiders. Ah, right, you can't change in battle. I'm not in combat. Yes, I am. Okay, let me change this. I'm still in combat somehow. Oh, disgusting. Okay, now then. There we go. I like those better anyhow. But yeah, so spiders are just kind of like a huge thing for me, because like these little guys, no problem. Like, yeah, if I were to see those in real life, I would probably run away in fear, because those are too big to stomp on. And if I can't squish the bug, then the bug lives. Like, that's just my rule. If I can't crush you, just you can go wherever you want as long as it's not near me. And I've actually been trying to overcome that fear, because spiders really are just amazing creatures. You know, they eat bugs that would basically infect us with. They eat mosquitoes, which if we didn't have spiders, we would have a massive mosquito problem, which is actually very scary considering the fact that these little 8-legged freaks that have venom.
Did you have many friends at
these little 8-legged freaks with venom that like certain ones could kill humans. Like their main role is just to eat little other bugs, and like these bugs don't even do anything like mean to like spiders, except for maybe like other spiders. It's like mosquitoes just want to suck blood because mosquitoes are douches, and I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong on this because I'm not the biggest bug freak, but for all I know, I've never heard a mosquito drink from a spider. Like, never in the history of my life. That would need to be on Huffington Post, because Jesus. Oh nope, that hurt a lot. But yeah, so spiders are actually really cool, and like I said, 8-legged freaks. There was actually a movie called 8-legged freaks, and it was about spiders crawling under radiation and turning into these massive spiders. I forgot what I was going to look at. Right, I was going to look at you, because I can give you something. Yes. No? Is that not what I can give you? In here? Ah! Great. Can I give you anything else? No. But, so another thing is that in this movie, they portray these spiders very well. Like, there's the queen, who is just this massive, hulking spider that is absolutely terrifying. But, like, they portray these trapdoor spiders. These trapdoor spiders are just, you know, like, they put the webs outside of their trapdoors, and, you know, they kind of come out really fast and snatch up whatever was pulling on the strings. But the thing is that in this movie, these spiders get so big that these trapdoor spiders make their dens in concrete, like on the roads. So like the roads are no longer safe to go on, and like one of the scenes in the movie was actually really sad. Is when the spiders aren't actually all too big yet, but they're big enough to like start eating like cats and stuff. And there's this one scene where I think it's 2 spiders are in somebody's attic. And so the cat runs up runs into like this hole in the wall to go fight it because it thinks it's a small spider, and then you just see like indents of like a cat's face, and then like a spider's like back, and then like the cat's like paw prints, and then you see like just like 8 dots, and it's like the cat and spider just throwing each other back and forth, like throwing each other into like the wall and everything. And unfortunately, like the cat dies. And I believe the cat dies, and like it's a little sad because I am a huge cat person. I love cats. I have a cat which is somewhere. She's under my desk because she's awesome like that. But I have a cat and I love her to death. And every single time I watch that, I can't help but think, would my cat be able to beat up a spider? But at the same time, I'm like, no, because my cat is 16 years old. She couldn't fight a fly. Oh, I'm very tired. So here's the deal, guys. Here's what I'm planning. Why am I going here? Here's what I'm planning. Ignore me. Here's what I'm planning. I'm planning on doing about a 40-minute episode of Diablo. At least an episode a day. At least. And I'll upload them, you know, like I'll do one episode today, and I'll upload the one that I did yesterday, and then tomorrow I'll upload this one, and then I'll record again, you know, bing bang boom. But the thing is that I want to apologize in advance if I just kind of break that cycle, because, you know, it's coming to the end of the school year, so finals are going to be coming up. I might be studying a lot more often, which might draw away from some of my recording time. However, that doesn't mean that I'm just going to stop recording, because like I'm actually really passionate about all this YouTube, about all these like videos. I really want to become like somebody that a lot of people go to watch and have a good time with. I like making people feel better. And I see, what the hell is that? I see, like, you know, just a bunch of YouTube. That's not my. I see a bunch of YouTubers, and you know, they always talk about their mail, about how like people are like, oh yeah, I just every single time I watch you, I feel better, and the thing that occurred to me is that there's not a lot of YouTubers
I need money.
that can do that. It's like a lot of YouTubers can't do that. But I mean, at the same time, like every YouTuber is just different. Such as, you know, you got Markiplier. Markiplier is a pretty big YouTuber. I mean, he's not like the biggest, because I'm pretty sure the biggest is that what is it? Some dude who does the unboxing to those Disney toys. He has like just so many people. He has like billions of subscribers, and I don't understand how. But
There's a sword here, we will find it.
okay, but yes, and so like Markiplier, for instance, is just I watch Markiplier, and you know, he cheers me up because Markiplier is just cool, and you know, he was actually the reason that I got into YouTube, because he was talking. I hate these guys. He was talking about how, you know, you gotta do what you're passionate. You gotta do what you want to do, and you know, regardless of what a bunch of people think of me, I'm just a gamer at heart, man. I love playing video games, but the thing is that I don't want to be a professional gamer.
Back to one of their nests. What I found shocked me. The nest itself is a living organism, a mature bat that has been mutated by the darkest of magics. I no longer doubt that demonic forces have corrupted these creatures.
But yeah, so I'm a gamer at heart, like regardless, and you know, it's just, I think when somebody hears like, oh, I think when parents hear their kids say, oh, I'm a gamer, like, I don't think that parents are exactly the most supportive when it comes to that, because the thing is that parents want what's best for us, but the thing is that sometimes what they want isn't what we want, and what we want is, we want to do what we want to do. But like, you know, my mom is just, she's just the most supportive lady, and I love my mom. But I mean, I'm pretty sure if I walked up to her and was like, hey mom, I'm gonna be a professional gamer, she would be like, you know, if that's what makes you happy. But the thing is that it's a weird road for me, especially because the thing that makes me happy is my family being happy. And if my mom's not happy with me being a gamer, then I mean, like, of course I'm still gonna play video games, but I mean, I won't become a professional video gamer. And you know, I've talked to her about the whole YouTube thing, and she's actually really supportive about YouTube, and I'm actually excited about that, because if I can play video games and make people happy, such as you guys, and make my mom happy, and make my brother happy, you know, just make my family happy because they watch my videos, because they're also very supportive. But if I can make them happy by doing what I want to do, then I'm gonna do it. And it's just, I don't know if you guys have seen the videos, but if you don't know who Markiplier is, and you're trying to figure out whether or not you should do YouTube, you need to go watch his 5 Nights at Fuckboys videos, because in one of his videos, he kind of gets down to like a personal level, and
Your evil undoes
he
you.
basically says, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, and you have to do it to such an extent where people tell you to stop. And he says that when people tell you to stop, you're on the right path. And when he was saying this, I mean, of course, there's some notes you should take while watching that series, such as he's not all there when he's playing this game, but at the same time, you know, it doesn't really matter, because just this big YouTuber is taking the time to come down to a more personal level for those of us who, you know, who are kind of struggling. I mean, I'm not exactly struggling because I'm kind of new to YouTube. I mean, I won't lie. But I mean, at the same time, I don't expect to grow like Markiplier. So Markiplier, I think, has an aspect that a lot of people don't have. And the thing is that Markiplier is, I want to say lucky, but at the same time, I don't think lucky is the right word, because he clearly found out what clearly found out what his viewers liked, and once he found that out, he basically found out how to, you know, keep them there. And the thing is that when he's talking to you during that video, he basically describes how he figured all that out. He said, you know, I found out what was best for my position, and then I went from there. And the funny thing is that everybody's position is different. So he really does care about other people trying to get on YouTube. And, you know, he makes a very fair point about, he says that there are so many YouTubers that some of us just get looked over. And the sad part is that's true, because there are so many YouTubers that little channels that don't get big just never do, because they constantly keep getting looked over. And I mean, that's a very sad reality, but at the same time, you know, it's not too sad, because it's kind of true. Because if you weren't an original YouTuber, as some people like to say, if you weren't an original YouTuber, you're not a YouTuber at all. Why that's a thing, I don't have my dogs for some reason. If you weren't an original YouTuber, then you weren't one at all. And that's such a lie, because I mean, people get old. I mean, not like age-wise, but things that they do gets old and boring, and you don't think of them as, like, as funny as you first watched them. I mean, I used to be a big fan of PewDiePie, but, like, after a while, and I don't know, maybe it's just because I grew up, I kind of stopped laughing. It was more so just me wanting to watch him play. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, PewDiePie's awesome. I mean, PewDiePie is funny. He really is funny. But the thing is that I think YouTubers gain a new aspect from their viewers when their viewers learn. I'll say when their viewers mature, unless they're already like adults. Because if they're already adults, then they're mature, so they know what they want to watch. But at the same time, you know, a YouTuber can start off funny with basically anybody, but you know that there comes a point. What's the zombie? Oh, hello. There comes a point where a YouTuber's audience starts to change on its own. So, and that's why I think Markiplier became so successful, and that's why I think PewDiePie became so successful, because they adapted with their audience, and I think that that's very. Does he just stay forever? Alright, I'm down. I love being the summoner. But that's why I think they became so successful, because they were able to adapt to what their audience wanted, and that's really what YouTube is you gotta please your audience, and if you don't have a happy audience, then your audience isn't gonna stay. But, you know, the thing is that I think what a lot of people don't understand about YouTube is that every single start is slow. I think a lot of people expect to just join YouTube and just straight off the bat be successful, and unfortunately that's not how it works, because the thing is that when you start a YouTube channel, unless you're a friend of a big YouTuber, you don't have a name for yourself, and if you don't have a name for yourself, you don't get any viewers straight off the bat. Because I mean, like, yeah, unless you put you can put a lot of tags that aren't related to your video on your video tags, such as, oh hey look, I made a stop motion video. Oh yeah, it's a music video. Like, but is there music in it? Well, no. I just, you know, it could be used for a music video. It's like, but the thing is that you put that tag down just so that way you can get yourself some publicity. And I mean, that's not a bad tactic. I mean, that'll get your name out there. But the thing is that at the same time, in my personal opinion, that shows you as overconfident, because you're taking on roles of things that you're not even trying to, like, you're not even working in music. So why are you in the music category? Like, that's gonna get you a bunch of downvotes. Like, you need to put your videos in the categories that they belong. Like, I put all my games in video games. I put all my videos in the video game category because all I do is play video games. Because, like I said, I'm a gamer and I love it. But the thing is that you can't just put your videos wherever you want. I mean, you can. The thing is that you should match them with where they belong, because that then will. Yeah, sure. I should probably head back to town. Wait, can't I talk to my dude? Yeah. So, I got this. Let me give you my shield. No. Oh, wait. I can change that with the Enchantress lady. Can't I? Yeah, I can. So, yeah. I thought I had something to hand.
No.
Okay, so he can only use one-handed things. That's fine. But so yeah, it's just, you know, you really have to. You just need to find what works for you. And like I said, if I'm not getting my point across, go watch Markiplier's Five Nights at Fuckboys. I don't know which one it is, but go watch it, because he comes down to your level and basically tells you what you need to do. And I think that's a very cool thing, because there's like a ladder system with YouTube, and unfortunately, you know, not many people at the top are going to reach down and help those who are at the bottom. It doesn't work like that. Which, I mean, is mean of me to say, but at the same time, you know, if I were to ask Markiplier, like, hey Markiplier, can I like play video games with you so that way I get some publicity? Like, I would be out of my mind to even begin thinking that he would say yes, because I mean, yeah, Markiplier is a cool guy, just hands down. But the thing is that what's in it for him? He doesn't get it. Like, the only thing he would get out of it is me being thankful, and I don't think that me being thankful is payment for him, because as much as he would like to make one of his fans happy, the thing is that I feel like I would be bothering him, and I think that's just mean. Like, asking for a big YouTuber to help you out is just, I think that's being lazy. And I don't know. I can't see myself doing that, because I think that if I were to do that, I'm sorry, I know I was talking about it. I'm sorry, I know I was talking about it.
No way.
Okay. Wait, can you even use this? But yeah, so it's just, I mean, he can. I don't think he should. But yeah, I just think that's being lazy, because then you're not really putting on. What the hell? What are these little guys? What ability do I have for these guys? Okay. Was that one of my like rings or something? Oh. A fallen lunatic to my side every 10 seconds. I mean, sure. But yeah, so I mean, honestly, if I can give any sort of advice, just do your stuff on your own, dude. Cause like, really, I think you're just bothering others so you can be pulled up the ladder. Let's do a couple more. Okay, so we're gonna go with this one. But yeah, so yeah. Oh, come on. Talk to the lady. That's not really what I want. How do I get a shield for my partner? Here's the question. I do not know how to get a shield for my Templar. I'll figure it out, but for now, I just kind of wasted some money, but hey. You gotta spend the money to learn. That's the Enchantress. Magic Scoundrel. Scoundrel? Who the f... Okay. Apparently I get a scoundrel. Yes, please. But yeah, so the thing that I do want to say though is that since I'm kind of starting out. Oh, so they just explode on stuff. Whoa! 12,000 damage? Jeez. I'm gonna be tearing some bosses apart. That guy just blew up this entire thing over here. Okay. Okay, take it easy. But yeah, so I'm a pretty small gamer to start out right now, so if somebody wants to like play games with me, I'm totally down. I mean, I am totally down to, you know, game with somebody who isn't too far below me, because like I said, I'm brand new to YouTube, so it wouldn't really harm me to play with somebody new, but at the same time, you know, it wouldn't give them the biggest of assistance. So, boom! Jeez, these lunatic guys are great. I'll admit, I'm quite the fan. I like how they just show up. They're just holding their belly. I just love this game so much, dude. It's just so much fun. Just being able to feel just like such a badass. Just, it's one of my favorite things, and I like games where, you know, you're being a badass, but you also help people. Like, that's why Skyrim was such a good game for me. Okay. That's why Skyrim was such a good game to me. I love being, you know, this supreme hero that was like saving the world. But I mean, at the same time, you know, I was having a friend with my friend Pi, and you know, at the same time, I'm not a fan of the Fallout series. I don't like Fallout for some reason. I mean, like, yeah, I've played it. I don't know why. It doesn't click. And I know that Skyrim and Fallout are both made by Bethesda, but that doesn't mean that I need to like Fallout just because I like Skyrim. I mean, I also like medieval games. Like that to me is just amazing. I love the concept of dragons. I love the concept of magic, which you guys already know. And you know, I like all that kind of stuff, and that kind of stuff interests me more than a barren wasteland where nuclear warfare happened. I mean, like, if I was gonna do that, I'd go play Metro 2025, which I already have, and that game kind of scared me a little bit because half the time you're just wandering down long, cold, unforgiving subway systems, and it's a little scary. Oh, wait, that's not what I want to look at. And I don't have a weapon. Great. But yeah, so I really like the whole idea of becoming just the guy that everybody goes to, because becoming that person to me is just it's the most rewarding. Because then, you know, you build a name for yourself and you become, like, the thing about Skyrim is that I did all the side missions. Well, okay, not all. I did majority. Like, I got to like level 50 before I even started the story. Well, again, that is also another lie, because of course I went and got your first shout before, but after I got the first shout, you know, I just went around and explored, because I like being the hero. But the thing is that building the hero during the story to me is lame. Because, like, I understand the hero gets stronger with the story, or I can just be a hero that's strong. End of story. And, you know, I'm not really the sneaky type. I don't like being the sneaker. So I will just charge through levels. So I love
The Tristram fields are
Love
full of
the orc.
Island Temple. Superstitious farmers kept away from them for quite a while after the fall of Old Tristram. But time has persuaded them to abandon these ridiculous notions and take up the hoe and plow once more. Now they supply crops to both New Tristram and Wortham.
Okay. Huh? Oh, that's the deranged lunatics. But yeah, so I just like becoming. I am a huge fan of the Skyrim series. I played Morrowind. I don't.
Not ready yet.
What? Oh, I accidentally used that. Oh, and I accidentally used that. Oopsies. I am just using all the abilities in the wrong order. I wanted to use my zombies, not my gargantuan. That's very disturbing. It's a bat that turned into the host. You little goblin. Get over
Needs
here.
more time.
But yeah.
Not ready yet.
I mean, when it comes to video games, though, I don't really have a preference of what I play. I'm a pretty well-rounded gamer. I really like just basically everything. I mean, there's very few titles that I don't like. But I mean, like, genre-wise, though, oof. Like, it's been a while since I've been like, I don't want to play that. It's that. But I mean, really the only time I ever don't want to play a game is when it's like, oh hey, when you get the crap scared out of you, and I'm like, huh, no. Oh right, I gotta level you up. I mean, I'm not really a big fan of scary games, but at the same time, I don't mind them because it depends on what scary it is. Like, Amnesia is... Anytime, man. I am not sticking to my corners plan. When I play a scary game, I like it to be like, I like to feel like something is just wrong. Like, I don't really like the whole Five Nights at Freddy's because it's all jump scares, and I don't like. I think jump scares are cheap scares. I think is really what that is. And like, personally, I don't have a problem with being jump scared. It's just, I think it's just lazy. I think that there could have been more design put into the scaring sort of system that, like, is kind of just, I don't know. I see that I see jump scares as a cheap way of making a scary game. Resident Evils are an okay example because, you know, you're kind of fighting these, I'll say people. You're fighting these people that have been infected by a virus, and you know that they're turning into these monsters. And, you know, they're not exactly scary games, but the thing is that those kinds of games, I think, could be scary if the atmosphere portrayed it a little bit better. Because, I mean, I don't think I've ever gotten scared when I was playing a when I was playing a Resident Evil game. That doesn't mean I never have. But the thing is that I don't think that Resident Evil has ever really scared me. But I'll tell you what has scared me. Oh.
Children's families will not starve thanks to the work we have done today.
I'm forgetting the name of the game, and I'm actually really upset because my sister used to play it a lot. It was a game where you played this woman. Well, actually, you played a bunch of characters, but you start off in this house, and then, like, the guy that you're supposed to visit... Eternal Darkness! Eternal Darkness scared the ever-living crap out of me because this game was so perfect with what it did. It would change your TV's input so that way, like, it would go to, like, just a different screen, and it would turn itself back. It would turn your volume up and down. It would change the colors of the game on your screen. And this game was just so good with messing with you, and I loved it. But at the same time, it was the scariest game I've ever seen, and I don't know how my sister used to play it, because she would just sit there, like, in the dark and just pound that game out. And I never understood it because I got scared of that game very fast and always. Like, whenever I used to watch my sister play that game, I would need to sleep with my lights on. Used to, of course. That was when I was about 8. Which, I mean, I'm 6, I don't know. I'm 17 now. So, 9 years ago. Probably shouldn't have told you guys that. But hey, I trust you. Anyway, guys. Oh, jeez, there's so much left to explore. Alright, so this is going to be a bit of a longer episode because this area is just massive. That's nothing. But yeah. I mean, I heard that they were making an Eternal Darkness 2, but at the same time I didn't want to believe it because Eternal Darkness was just such a good game that I don't know how you could really make a copy. Oh. If I didn't do the edges first, I probably would have caught that first. Yeah, it's just what it's all. Alright, guys. Oh, okay. I'm going to end it here. I do realize that once I come back, this will all be undiscovered again. But I don't think I'm going to have you guys watch that. But anyway, thanks for tuning in and just, you know, staying with this series so far. And I will see you all in the next video. Laters.